How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to another video. This is Hero Cantare, and this is 9 things that all newbies should know. Okay, so these are 9 very important things for you to progress throughout the game, especially throughout the start. It's very important that you do these things right, you know about these things, and then you can go about increasing your strength a lot faster. Okay, so this is not actually my main. This is actually my alt. Okay, so for my main, I'm already at like chapter 10, chapter 11 or something like that. Just progressing really fast, and I'm just going through a brand new account to get a feel of what a newbie would experience and what they should take note of. Okay, so some of the things here I did not take note of, I did not even realize it from the start. Okay, so right now these are the things that I found out. Okay, so number 1, if you go to relay missions, right? So this should be a common question that a lot of you guys have. How do I open a passive awakening slot, and how do I open a relic awakening slot? So I've saved this for right now. It's really easy. Okay, so you go to hero. You go to whoever that you want to upgrade. You click on the awake. Okay, so click on the awake button, and then you'll be able to see this tree over here. You can actually expand this tree out, and what you realize is the blue one over here, right above where I'm touching, that's actually your first passive upgrade, and then above it there is another passive upgrade eventually. Okay, so this is the one that they are referring to. Go ahead and upgrade it. It costs you 60 what's this called, memory stone, and 10 fire shards. I mean, that's because my hero is a fire type, so let's do it. So there you go. I just received my new passive. It's a 20% defense boost, which is huge, 30% HP boost, which is super huge, and 15% crit damage, which is why not. And similarly, let me just zoom back in. There we go. So that's the relic slot. Okay, so that's the next thing that you should upgrade in order to unlock it. So what is a relic, right? So if you, on the right side of awake, you should see that there is a relic button. So previously the slot on the left would be empty, but now it's open, and then as such you can actually equip your hero with relics. So different relics do different things. Okay, so like this one adds HP and defense, this one adds attack and defense. So I think I will equip this. It's just like a placeholder relic or something like that. So you can unlock yet another second relic slot where you can equip yet another relic. Okay, so how do you craft relics? This is number 3. You go to the forge. Okay, so tip number 3, click on craft relic over here, and you actually require hero shards to craft the relics. Okay, so is this worthy or not? I'm not sure. Okay, so you can use upwards of like 30 hero shards just to craft a relic, and some of the relics that you can craft, like for example hardcore leveling warriors memory, you can actually get a confirmed craft. Okay, so depending on what hero you're using, what hero shards you're using, you could get a definite craft that way. Okay, so let's cancel this for now. And of course, some of you might be wondering, right, like for example, if I did the awakening, how do I actually get these resources? Okay, so everyone knows how to get fire shards. Okay, it comes from your daily missions. Okay, hit the crack or something, the crack. But this memory stone, how do you get more memory stone? Okay, good. So if you go to the top right, press that button over there, click on inventory. Okay, and over here, what most players would miss out, and I think this is really ridiculous, is if you shift that button at the top right, just pull it down. Okay, you notice that there is an exchange button over there. Go ahead and click on it, and what you can do is, for example, I don't use Lily, right? I don't use Lily. I can actually just convert all of her hero shards into the memory stone, which is, I don't know why they didn't go through this, but I think that this is like the best way to get your memory stone that way, because I'm not going to be using a whole bunch of all these R types. Okay, so like even this guy, King Uma, 50 hero shards just like that. So I rather convert all these to resources that I would use, on the heroes that I play with. Okay, so that's tip number 4, hero shard exchange. Don't forget it. Just go to inventory, and then at the top right, the shard exchange. That's it. Okay, so next, let's go on to tip number 5. If you go on to this screen, okay, so I know a lot of you guys are just like battling, then pressing next, and you don't actually realize that at the bottom left and at the top left there are really good rewards. Okay, so especially this one at the top left over here. Let's go ahead and collect all these stuff. So this is just 3 summons right off the bat, and here's like more hero shards. and it even gets quite extreme. Like I believe somewhere down the line you actually get, yeah, this is a double S, and I believe that there is a double S summon here as well, so you can get whatever. Okay, so it gets pretty insane. And of course at the bottom left, these rewards are super cool as well. The 300,000 gold just like that and 10 gems. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to clear all these. Like for example, if you reach like 4-15, okay, let's see 4-15, right? And then if you clear it, you won't linger on this page to be able to clear this. They will immediately throw you on to the next stage. Okay, so you need to make sure that you go back, collect it, and then continue your journey again. Okay, so this brings me to my next point. Okay, like tip number 6. What kind of heroes should you start off with when you start the game? Okay, because everyone knows that when you reach 1-5, you get a hero selector for free. So what kind of heroes should you be going for? Okay, so one of the main things that hinders my progression, I feel, is clearing within 4 turns. Okay, so clearing within 4 turns is extremely important, and it's extremely difficult unless you have the absolutely niche units that can do this for you. Okay, and what I'm talking about is units with huge AoEs. Those would be the units that would really push you to clearing 3 stars, especially for the early game. Okay, especially for the first like 6 or 7 chapters. Okay, after 6 or 7 chapters, what might be more important is a really good healer. So that's something for you to take note of. So for me, I decided to go with Chloris. I think her name is Chloris. I decided to go with Chloris because towards the end, not really the end, but like towards like the later chapters, survivability became more of a concern for me. So in the early game, just doing lots of AoE, that's more important. Okay, so I wouldn't really trust tier lists that much. I've taken a look at all the tier lists, of course. I wouldn't really trust them so much because, firstly, a lot of the heroes that the original server has, we do not have. Okay, and secondly, some of the heroes that they have are actually remarkably different from the heroes that we have. Okay, so for example, Witch Mira, okay, is completely different. Her skill set is just completely revamped, so that's something for you to take note of. Don't really trust the tier list that much. Trust your instinct. Okay, so if you go on to the world, right, world, and then you click on collection at the top, right, you'll be able to see just what these heroes can do. And where's Witch Mira? If you do not know who to go for, I would just highly suggest Witch Mira. She's remarkable in terms of DPS. So these are her skills. You can see like these are all her skills. These are what you can expect. So highly recommend you guys to just take a look at all their skill sets, okay, all the double S, and then decide who you want to go for. Okay, so moving on to my 7th tip, dimension gap, right? Okay, so this is the thing that resets every single day. So if you go ahead and you challenge it, and then I'm gonna just turn off my auto real quick over there. Okay, auto is not on. Okay, so what you notice is at the top over here, there are actually requirements. Okay, there are stage requirements. So for me right now, I need to clear within 3 turns. So what's the point of the requirements, right? So by clearing requirements, you get like additional points, 200 points or so. And if you look at the top right, these are the point requirements. Okay, so daily point requirements. So if you hit like all these separate milestones, you'll be able to unlock more freebies. Okay, so I think this is gonna be very important because this is like the purple shard, the purple memory shard, which you can only obtain by exchanging for S rarity shard, hero shards, which is gonna be quite expensive. So this is gonna be really important. Get 10k points every single day. Okay, and that also led me to my 8th tip. My 8th tip, which you might have already noticed, is for example, if you screw up, right? If like let's say I did this in like 4 turns or something like that, you can actually just press the pause. You can actually just press the exit. Just get out of this, and then you will immediately reset the entire dimension gap. Okay, so you can actually just save reset all the time. So if you didn't make it right, just reset. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so and that brings me to my 9th tip for the day. There are actually 3 dispatch missions. Okay, and I do not know why they are separated all over the place, but if you go to exchange shop at the bottom left, you can actually do dispatches over here. Okay, and they do pay off pretty okay, pretty alright. And the rewards get better over time, of course. They improve as you progress throughout the game. So there you go, claim that. And then, yeah, I do not know why they are separated like that. I would rather much prefer if they're all together. And of course, the last one is at a portal over here, which I think I'm done. Yeah, okay, so there is supposed to be another one at the bottom right over here. See, it's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there, but it's just not showing up because I think I'm done with it for the day. So that's it for this video. I'm going to end off with a summon, of course, because we are conveniently at the summon page. Totally planned, okay, totally planned. So there you go. Hopefully we get something good. I'm going to go with the first banner because I kind of want Witch Mira. And this Great Sword Sora, she seems okay-ish. She seems like a good PvP unit, something that can actually sustain very well. So she's like a bruiser, so yeah, I'm gonna go for this. So without further ado, let's go. It's kind of expensive to get summons in this game, not gonna lie. It's RIP. Okay, so it's kind of expensive to achieve those rewards, especially once you are done with the daily requirements. I mean, like, you're done with like the beginner stuff, so that's something for you to take note of. Okay, all these things, they're not gonna be permanent. Once you're done with this, they're done. They're gone. You'll not be able to get any more good rewards this way. So that's something for you to take note of. Okay, so this is gonna be really important, especially if you're gonna progress really fast. Okay, really fast. It's gonna like double your growing speed or something like that. If you hit the settings button, over here, watch scenario, right? Go ahead and click it. Okay, go ahead and disable it. If you're not so into the story like me, I found it a little bit annoying that the story just progresses automatically without me being able to, I mean, like, if I click, I mean, it doesn't require me to click it and then you just skip automatically, which kind of annoys me a little bit. So I decided not to watch it, but it became a problem where I had to keep skipping the story. But if you go ahead and just uncheck watch scenario, you actually just be able to progress through the stages without having to watch every single story that happens like one every 2 stages or something like that. So that's another thing that's actually a huge quality of life improvement for me. It has become very easy for me to progress through the story. Okay, quotation marks. So with that said, that's the end of this video. I hope it was informative for you. If it was, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video, comment and subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, I will see you in the next video.